In 1968, four young men from England came together to form a rock and roll band. Today, that band remains regarded as the greatest rock and roll band of all time. With all of their original studio albums reaching the top 10 of the Billboard charts, 6 of which achieving the #1 spot, and having sold over 200 million albums worldwide, they have become one of the best-selling musical artists of all time.
Hey lady, you got the love I need. Maybe more than enough.
Rolling Stone magazine has described Led Zeppelin as the heaviest band of all time, the biggest band of the 70s, and unquestionably one of the most enduring bands in rock and roll history. Similarly, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has described Led Zeppelin as being as influential in the decade of the 70s as the Beatles were in the decade of the 60s.
Hey, hey, mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
The elements of Led Zeppelin include Jimmy Page, lead guitar, Robert Plant, vocals and harmonica, John Bonham, drums and percussion, and John Paul Jones, bass, keyboard, and mandolin. Led Zeppelin's sound and style are unmistakable when compared to other classic rock and roll bands. With only 12 years of creative and heavy rock and roll music, Led Zeppelin disbanded in 1980 after the death of their drummer John Bonham. 30 years after Led Zeppelin has disbanded, they have still received much success and recognition and have been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Spend my days with a woman unkind, smoke my stuff and drink all my wine.
Jimmy Page is regarded as one of the best guitar players of all time. John Bonham has also been acclaimed as one of the greatest drummers of all time. Robert Plant is still regarded as one of the best male vocalists and rock and roll frontmen of all time. And lastly, John Paul Jones has also been regarded as one of the best bass players and studio bassists of all time. In 2009, original members Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, and John Paul Jones reunited for a one-time reunion concert with original drummer John Bonham's son, Jason Bonham. Since then, the remaining members of Led Zeppelin have been working on solo projects. Today, there is no doubting the raw power and talent that is and was Led Zeppelin.